Good evening and welcome into a loud, spirited gymnasium here on the campus of Crestwood High School up in Mountaintop. As we get set for some Monday night girls basketball in the Wyoming Valley Conference as the Comets get set to host the Wilkes-Barre Wolfpack. My name is Rick Starren. Glad to be with you here on this Monday evening. Crestwood, the home team, comes in at 10-2 on the season, 3-1 in the Wyoming Valley Conference. Visiting Wolfpack, an even 500 on the season at 6-6. 1-3 in conference. These in-conference matchups, in-conference schedules will start having added importance as we go to make our way through January and into February, and they start deciding playoff teams for a chance to play for the district championship out at the Mohegan Sun Arena. That's Crestwood with the basketball in the white uniforms with the red numbers. And that was Kate Gallagher, the senior, the center for Crestwood, getting the scoring started. Gallagher starts in the front court along with Charlie Hiller, a sophomore forward. Backcourt for Crestwood, three guards. Number 11, Kendall Petrosky, is senior. Number 12, Jackie Gallagher, she's a sophomore guard. And junior guard, number 14, Jordan Andrews. It's your starting lineup for the Comets. Comets lead early, 2-0 here. Tie up over on that end. Possession arrow to the Wolfpack. Crestwood playing that pressing defense. They're gonna make the Wolfpack pass out of that or dribble out of it all night. And that time it resulted in a turnover. So here's Jordan Andrews, the junior guard, operating the point for Crestwood. Movement around the perimeter. Shot from the baseline, a little bit strong that time by Andrews. .635 to play here in quarter number one, just underway in Mountaintop. Wilkes-Barre visiting Crestwood here on Service Electric Channel 9 and 509 in high def. Little maintenance to do in front of the Wilkes-Barre bench, so let's take that opportunity to give you the Wilkes-Barre starters. For Wilkes-Barre, in the front court, Tatiana Medina, number 2, she is a senior forward. 3 forwards starting for Wilkes-Barre. Emily Davidson, number 21, a senior, and Hannah McAfee, number 22, also a senior. That's your front court. 4-0 now for Crestwood. In the backcourt, freshman guard Jada Underwood gets the start for the Wolfpack, along with Emily Baruch, also a freshman guard. So youth in the backcourt for the Wolfpack. And a turnover there. So 4-0 in favor of Crestwood. And they'll get it into Jordan Andrews. Petrosky fed that one to Hiller. 3-point shot, just a little strong, rebounded by Wilkes-Barre. Now quickly the other direction, trying to go coast to coast with it. Little step at the end there was Jada Underwood. Rebounded by Baruch. Trying to shoot through a lot of traffic there was Tatiana Medina. So Petrosky gets it into Andrews. And Crestwood will set up their offense once again. Gallagher over to the other Gallagher. Charlie Hiller was a little too far under the basket that time. Long three-pointer is good. No, it wasn't good. I thought it was. Thought that three-point attempt hit nothing but net, and it did, but it probably didn't go through. And the long outlet pass to Jackie Gallagher, good for two. So Jackie Gallagher and Kate Gallagher are both in the starting lineup for Crestwood. So often not sufficient just to say Gallagher. Quick inside pass there to Hiller. She couldn't quite finish. Wilkes-Barre passing that all the way to half court, trying to get around that aggressive Crestwood defense. That one went all the way across the court. Jordan Andrews went up for it, and maybe if she had just let that one go, it would have been Crestwood ball, but she got a finger on it. So the Wolfpack trying to get on the scoreboard here. Just over 4 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Underwood missed. So it's still 6-0 Comets. Long shot there by Jackie Gallagher, the sophomore. Jackie Gallagher, the sophomore, leads this Crestwood team in scoring on the season with 212 points. She's also among their top free throw shooters. Just added a couple there, made it 9-0. Added 3 there. So a difficult start for the Wolfpack here in Mountaintop. Wolfpack will take a timeout, coached by Dale Rapson. Wilkes-Barre was last in action a week ago, Monday of last week, a 39-34 loss to Dallas. And here's a little example of what Wilkes-Barre is up against tonight. They lost by 5 points to Dallas last week. They scored 34 points. Of those 34, 23 of them came through 2 players, Jada Underwood and Diamond Thornton. We haven't mentioned Diamond Thornton's name tonight until just now because she's unavailable. She's injured. She is the top scorer for this Wilkes-Barre team with 170 points on the season. Also, easily their best free throw shooter, and she gets to the line a lot. And they are without her services. So Wilkes-Barre facing this Crestwood team has got their work cut out for them to begin with. Pass is too strong there. And with Diamond Thornton on the bench and unavailable, it is not going to be any easier for the team in black. Inside to Hiller. Hiller goes to the floor, no foul. She's a little slow getting up, but pressing quickly the other direction. Once again, trying to put up points was Jada Underwood. Underwood is trying to get Wilkes-Barre on the board herself. It's a couple of trips down the court that she has tried to create her own shot, trying to find a way to create offense for this Wilkes-Barre team. Underwood is the second leading scorer on the Wolfpack on the season after Thornton. So she is going to be most likely their best option on offense. She hasn't been able to find the bottom of the basket tonight. Kendall Petrosky gets fouled. Foul called on Tatiana Medina, her second. Second team foul against Wilkes-Barre. Petrosky at the line hits her first one. Cameron Vini enters the game for Crestwood. Charlie Hiller will get a breather. Once again, here's Underwood. Once again, driving straight to the rim. Gets her own rebound, and that time she gets it to go. So 11-2. Jada Underwood determined to get the Wolfpack on the scoreboard. Just a little under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter before the Wolfpack find their first score. Shot attempt there by Jordan Andrews. She draws the foul. That foul was called against Underwood, her first. Andrews, a junior, is a 74% free throw shooter on the season. So she's pretty good from the line. She missed that first one. Calmly drains the second one. And it's a 10-point lead for the home team. So now Wilkes-Barre trying to set up. They really haven't had an opportunity to set up any kind of a set offense. They tried to score in transition, and that was a travel. Called on Medina there. Wolfpack have just been smothered by the Comets defense. Crestwood, in the meantime, has been able to get down, play some half-court offense. Strong to the basket that time by Vini. Her second try missed as well. Crestwood with the offensive rebounds. For three, no good that time from Hiller. Save attempt by Petrosky wound up in the hands of Emily Baruch. So now here's Baruch getting it in for the Wolfpack. Into the hands of Underwood. Underwood on a screen from Baruch. She's going to drive, and she's got the lay-in. Make it 12-4 in favor of Crestwood. Hiller gives it off to Jackie Gallagher. Three-point shot from the corner, too strong. Rebounded by the Wolfpack. Into the hands of Emily Baruch. See if the Wolfpack are able to generate any scoring from anyone other than Underwood. It was Underwood with the shot again. Emily Baruch, the freshman guard, is really the next scoring threat on the Wilkes-Barre team, but she has significantly fewer points than either Thornton or Jada Underwood. After that, Hudson has a few points for Wilkes-Barre, but then it gets really difficult to find anybody who's been in the box score much. So that's the bad news. I mean, the good news for Wilkes-Barre is maybe an opportunity for somebody to step up and find a way to score some points. A lot of traffic that time for Underwood, and she winds up traveling. Under 1 minute to go now in the first quarter. 12-5 in favor of Crestwood. It's been all Comets here early. drive from the baseline, foul. That was Vini. Driving baseline. She draws the foul from Emily Davidson. Davidson's first, fourth team foul. So the next one will be 5 on Wilkes-Barre, but we're also getting down to about 30 seconds to go in the quarter, and we reset those fouls every quarter now in high school ball. Kate Gallagher, the senior, at the line now for Crestwood. Gallagher, a 57% free throw shooter on the year. Just the one free throw there because she was fouled in the act of shooting. So it's a 9-point lead for the home Comets. Underwood just trying to make something happen, trying to create. Little floater that time from Anaya Hudson. Hudson had a lot of playing time in the junior varsity game right before this game got underway. She looked pretty comfortable. Got herself 2 points there. It's 14-7. Crestwood up by a touchdown after 1 quarter of play. My name is Rick Stern, and I will rejoin you for quarter number 2 in about a minute. (14-7). Crestwood leads after 1 quarter of play. Comets jumped out to an early lead, and as we said, with their leading scorer, Diamond Thornton, unavailable for the evening, it's what was already going to be a difficult challenge for the Wolfpack got that much more difficult. Vini tracks that one down. Up to Gallagher in the corner, back to Vini underneath, quickly back out to Gallagher. Good ball movement by Crestwood. Quick, crisp passes. Kate Gallagher underneath. Makes it 16-7 in favor of the Comets. And once again, here is Underwood, just trying to find a way to the basket. Found just a little bit of a lane in between defenders. Made it 16-9 in favor of the Comets. Defensive rebound for Wilkes-Barre. And going coast to coast herself and drawing the foul was Emily Baruch. So Baruch with a chance to get Wilkes-Barre to double digits here. Baruch hit the first one, missed the second. It is 16-10. Crestwood with the lead. Jordan Andrews working the point now for Crestwood. Vini gets that one to Gallagher. Vini driving through traffic. She draws the foul. So Cameron Vini will go to the line. Vini, a sophomore. Doesn't start for this Crestwood team, but does see a lot of minutes. Comes into the night with 83 points on the season. Added one there just now. She hits them both, and it's back to an 8-point lead for Crestwood, 18-10. Baruch and Underwood trying to work on setting a screen. They got a little tangled up, but Underwood drives and scores, makes it 18-12. Long outside shot is good. That was Jackie Gallagher, the sophomore. Back to a 9-point lead, 21-12 for Crestwood. Turnover, and the layup is good. Charlie Hiller on the scoring end of that one, makes it 23-12. 11-point lead for Crestwood. So that'll be a 30-second timeout. Coming up here on Service Electric TV the rest of this week, lots of basketball action. On Wednesday, this same Wilkes-Barre girls team will host Wyoming Valley West here on Service Electric Channel 9 and 509 in HD. Then on Thursday, here in this same gymnasium, in the Crestwood Gymnasium, the Comets boys basketball team will host Nanticoke. And then on Friday, Lake Lehman travels to Wyoming Seminary for girls basketball action. All of those are scheduled for 7:15 tips. I say scheduled for because it seems like they rarely actually get tipped at 7:15. Andrews was able to get that one away from Underwood, but there's a whistle after. Emily Baruch whistled for the foul there. Her first second-team foul of the quarter against Wilkes-Barre, and a turnover underneath. So maybe Anaya Hudson, number 14, is the one to watch for Wilkes-Barre. Like I said, saw a good amount of her in the JV game. Plays well without the ball, is also very comfortable with the basketball. Good handle, good shot. Seems to have a high basketball IQ. And that absence of Diamond Thornton, maybe Anaya Hudson is somebody who steps up and says, I'll take those minutes and do something with them. 5:07 to play here in quarter number 2. Another timeout. 23-12 is your score. Crestwood with that 11-point lead. Comets were last in action on Thursday. They got a 54-42 win over Wyoming Valley West. They had 3 players in double figures on that one. Hiller had 17, Jackie Gallagher had 14, and Vini, coming off the bench, had 10. Right now, the Comets are enjoying a double-digit lead over the visiting Wolfpack. Underneath to Hiller. Hiller kicks it back out. Andrews thought about trying to go baseline. Instead, they go back inside to Hiller, and it's tied up. Nope, she traveled. Thought that was called a tie-up. It was not. It was a travel. Under 5 minutes to go in the half. So they're going to have Hudson run the point now for Wilkes-Barre. So instead of, well, I was going to say, instead of Underwood having to do everything by herself, maybe that would help generate some offense for her, but Hudson kind of working in isolation there. Or Underwood, excuse me, kind of working in ISO there. And here she comes again. Couldn't quite finish that time, Underwood. Down to a little over 4 minutes to play. That one was right underneath for Petrosky. She was a little too far into the basket. Kick back outside, and there's the three-pointer from Charlie Hiller. Make it 26-12 in favor of Crestwood. Underwood trying to direct traffic. Sends Baruch her way. Baruch tries to set a screen. Underwood too strong, but rebounded by Tatiana Medina. Wolfpack basketball into Underwood. Underwood for three. Misses everything. Vini with the long pass. That one was picked off. And now here comes Underwood again. She's going to keep this one herself. Jada Underwood, just a freshman. So out there, you don't always see freshmen even playing varsity basketball. Not only is Jada Underwood playing varsity basketball, she's been playing at a pretty high level so far this season, and now she's really trying to put this whole team on her shoulders as a ninth grader. That's a lot. Dribbled that one off of her foot, but maintained control. This time she did pass to Baruch. Baruch doesn't hit the shot. Rebounded right on the baseline by Medina, but she was tied up, and the possession arrow goes to Crestwood. Here's Vini. Vini to Andrews, back to Vini. Vini and Andrews on the perimeter, just kind of looking for an opening, tried to get one inside to Kate Gallagher. The pass missed. 2.5 minutes to go now in the half. 26-12 is the score. Wilkes-Barre Wilkes-Barre trails. Crestwood with the commanding lead. Hudson came out to try to help Underwood that time, I think. They got a little confused. Underwood gave Hudson the basketball, so Hudson tried to score with it. Underwood trying to go baseline, draws the foul from Gallagher. Scramble for a loose ball on the floor. Crestwood comes away with it. That was Charlie Hiller that eventually was able to pass it out of there. So Wilkes-Barre basketball. Hudson now running the point again for the Wolfpack. Got that to Baruch. Now back to Hudson. Hudson thought about trying to go baseline, but that was blocked off. To Underwood, but too much traffic, and it was stolen by Vini. All the way to the other end. Couple of shots missed for Crestwood, but they get those offensive rebounds, and they get a third attempt, and Charlie Hiller scores. Make it 28-12 in favor of the Comets with a little under a minute and a half to go now in the first half. Underwood drives, scores. 28-14. Comets doubling up the Wolfpack as we get to about a minute to go in the first half. Hiller thought about the turnaround jumper, decided to put the ball on the floor, dribbled a couple of times, went up, draws the foul. That foul was called on Underwood. It's her second. So with about a minute to go in the half, 2 fouls on Underwood is probably not too big of a deal. If there's one thing the Wolfpack really probably can't afford, it would be for number 5 to get herself into foul trouble. Medina in some traffic. Now Hudson. Outside to Hannah McAfee. Some ball movement this time from Wilkes-Barre. McAfee underneath draws the foul. Hannah McAfee, a senior, starting at forward tonight for the Wolfpack. Misses the first free throw. Hits the second one, makes it 29-15. In favor of Crestwood. 22 seconds remaining in the first half. Comets will probably move the ball around and play for one final shot here in the half. Andrews on the dribble. Petrosky back to Andrews. Petrosky at her feet. It's going to be a backcourt violation against Crestwood. Baruch chasing that down. She didn't really need to. So now with 1 second on the clock, this will be a catch and shoot situation for Wilkes-Barre. Got to just shoot it. And she did not. Ball got into Tatiana Medina. She needed to just put that up in the air instantly. She was defended and couldn't get the shot off. So 29-15, 14-point lead for Crestwood at the half. My name is Rick Starin. We are here in Mountaintop on Silver Electric Television, Channel 9 and 509 in HD. And I will rejoin you for the second half in a few minutes. On to second half action we go here in the gymnasium at Crestwood High School. My name is Rick Starin. Glad to be with you on a Monday evening. 29-15 is your score. Crestwood with the commanding lead after one half of play. This is Wilkes-Barre and the Black Unis with the basketball to start things off. But a quick turnover and it will be Crestwood basketball. Jackie Gallagher into double digit scoring in the first half for Crestwood with 10 points. Charlie Hiller added 7. Kate Gallagher had 6. Your scoring leaders for Crestwood. They had other contributions. There's 2 more from Kendall Petrosky right there. Makes it 31-15. For the Wolfpack, Jada Underwood has been the story. She's been the threat. She's been the one trying to keep this team on her shoulders. She also got to double digits. She put in 10 points for the Wolfpack in the first half. Anaya Hudson added a couple as well. Here is Underwood. Outside shot that time by Hannah McAfee. Missed the mark. Maybe Wilkes-Barre trying to find ways to create shots, to create scoring opportunities for some other players here in the second half. Baruch is going to be called for the foul there. Baruch got a hand in there. She rolled her eyes at the call a little bit, but she made contact. 31-15 in favor of Crestwood. Comets have the ball now, so they're going to get a chance to add to their lead, but they're in no hurry to do it. They will pass around like this for a while. There's Gallagher feeding inside to Hiller. Hiller scores. (33-15) now in favor of Crestwood. Baruch was trying to get to the hoop. She was blocked. And it's going to be Crestwood basketball. Just tough sledding tonight for the Wolfpack. As we mentioned from the top of the broadcast, Diamond Thornton, their senior guard, who leads the team with 170 points on the season, unavailable tonight with an injury. Quick shot by Jordan Andrews is good. 20-point lead now for the Comets, 35-15. Trying to find Emily Davidson with that inbounds pass. Emily Baruch into Jada Underwood. So Underwood and Baruch, the backcourt for this, there's a couple of points for Underwood. That was a three, make it 35-18, and it'll be a quick timeout. The backcourt for this Wilkes-Barre Wolfpack team is young. Two freshmen, in Jada Underwood and Emily Baruch. So they're kind of taking their lumps tonight, and that's going to happen to them, especially with someone like Diamond Thornton out of the lineup. But the varsity game time experience that they will that they're accumulating in that time, that'll pay dividends next year and the year after that and the year after that. They'll have a few years to gel. And strong guard play at any level of basketball. If you've got a strong backcourt, you can be competitive. So definitely a possibility of better things ahead in future years for the Wolfpack. Once again, there's Jada Underwood going strong to the basket. That time, she's called for the foul. That's the third foul on Underwood. And it's still pretty early here in the third quarter. We mentioned earlier the Wolfpack can really ill afford to lose her. It's tough enough sledding if you take number 5 off the court. It would be some difficult times tonight for Wilkes-Barre. Make it 37-18 now. Underwood, coast to coast, uses the glass and scores. makes it 37-20. Still a huge margin here for the Comets. 3-point shot by Petrosky, missed everything, but quick turnover. Now here's Hiller. Hiller sets up for three. She got front rim. Once again, an offensive rebound, though, for Crestwood. Well, they keep getting those opportunities. Eventually, one of them will go in. That one went in for Jackie Gallagher. Down on the floor with it, able to not travel with that ball. That's really difficult to do, to get all the way down on the floor like that and not get called for the travel. Ended up in a scoring opportunity for Wilkes-Barre down the other end. Medina couldn't quite finish, and here's the Comets once again. There's two for Kate Gallagher. Underwood scores, makes it 42-22. 3.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Kate Gallagher from the baseline for two, missed. And Gallagher's going to be called with the foul there, I believe. It was either Gallagher or Kendall Petrosky. It was Gallagher called for the foul. So it'll be Wilkes-Barre basketball trailing by 20 with just under 3.5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Baruch lost the handle there, but was able to deflect that off of a Crestwood defender, keep the ball in the hands of the Wolfpack. Quick shot by Baruch, a little too strong. Rebounded by the Comets. Andrews thought about just trying to take it all the way down herself. At that time, McAfee and Underwood got in each other's way going for the rebound. So another opportunity here now for the Comets. Underwood trying to dribble out of trouble. A lot of contact there. No call. Dribbled that one off of the foot of Jackie Gallagher, so still Wilkes-Barre basketball. Under 3 minutes to go now in the third quarter, 42-22. Crestwood with the commanding lead. They jumped out to an early lead in the first quarter, have maintained that all night. Whistle before the shot, so the shot was waved off. Foul was called on Jordan Andrews. Andrews first, second team foul of the quarter against Crestwood. Underwood gets that one back to McAfee. McAfee trying to feed Underwood inside. Trying to run sort of a give and go there. Nothing doing. And Jada Underwood is going to get a little bit of a breather now. So this is the Wolfpack without their two leading scorers from the season on the court at the same time here. Three-point shot is good from Jackie Gallagher. 45-22 with under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Here's Emily Baruch. Baruch changes hands. Lost control for a moment there, able to retain the dribble. Hudson to her left into the corner. Trying to get that one back out to Baruch. No go. A lot of contact there. Jackie Gallagher went down hard. She looked for a whistle, but there wasn't one. Wilkes-Barre able to move the ball around a little bit. Got the ball in the hands of Hudson there. And able to draw the second foul of the evening on Vini. So now here's Hudson. McAfee was trying to set a pick for her. It wasn't super clean, but it turned into a score for the Wolfpack. So 45-24 the Comet lead is now. Bunch of bodies came together for that loose ball. And it's going to be a timeout for Crestwood. Mary Mushak-Namey wanting to get a quick timeout, talk to her team. Don't forget, like we said earlier, coming up this week on Service Electric Channel 9 and 509 in high definition. On Wednesday, Valley West at Wilkes-Barre girls. On Thursday, Nanticoke at Crestwood boys. And on Friday, Lehman at Wyoming Seminary girls. So plenty of basketball action coming up this week. My friend and colleague Paul Garrity will be back at the microphone for most of those. Actually, I will rejoin you again on Wednesday for that Wilkes-Barre, Valley West and Wilkes-Barre girls matchup. That'll be in Wilkes-Barre, so this same Wolfpack team hosting Valley West. I don't know what the injury is to Diamond Thornton, if we can expect to see her back on the court then. Underwood just doing anything she can to get a ball up towards the rim. Hiller scores. 49-24. Under 30 seconds to play here in the third. Baruch to Hudson. Hudson to Underwood. Underwood guarded closely by Andrews. It'll be Comets ball with under 10 seconds to go. See if they play for a shot here at the end of the quarter. That would seem to be the play. From the corner, no good. Shot from Kendall Petrosky. We've played three. 49-24 is your score. Crestwood with the commanding lead. And we'll rejoin you for the fourth quarter here on Service Electric Channel 9 and 509 in high definition in about a minute. (49-24), the home Crestwood Comets firmly in control here as we head into the fourth quarter in Mountaintop. My name is Rick Starren. Glad to be with you on a Monday evening for some Wyoming Valley Conference basketball. As we make our way into the midpoint of January, conference matchups will start getting more and more critical in the coming weeks. Underwood dribbles through traffic, and she scores. 49-26 now in favor of Crestwood. Here's Hiller using that big body, tried to use the glass. That's, among other things, Crestwood has a pretty significant size advantage over the Wolfpack. That front court, Hiller, Gallagher, and even their guards, Kendall Petrosky, would be one of the taller players over on the Wilkes-Barre side. Speaking of Petrosky, there's a shot that misses. Hiller tried to just go back up with that. She is fouled by Davidson. Davidson did not like the call. It's her fourth. Charlie Hiller, a forward, just a sophomore, in the starting lineup tonight for Crestwood. 163 points on the season coming into the night. And that one falls for Jada Underwood. It thought about it for a moment or two before it found the bottom of the net. 50-28 is your score. Crestwood with the big lead. Jordan Andrews looked like maybe she wanted to drive to the hoop herself, but pretty closely guarded there by Hudson, so she really had nowhere to go. Here's Petrosky. Crestwood not in a hurry to do much here. No reason to be. Offensive rebound there by Hiller. She draws the foul. That foul called on Underwood. Now that's her fifth. Or excuse me, that's her fourth. So Underwood with still nearly 6 minutes to play in regulation here. I say regulation as though, you know, maybe we were in some danger of going to overtime. A little over 6 minutes to play in this one. And Underwood has 4 fouls. A lot of contact there. She looked right up at the official as soon as she went down and heard a whistle. But that one called against Jackie Gallagher. For Crestwood, her second. 52-28. Wolfpack trail the home Crestwood Comets. Jada Underwood has been the main focal point of the offense for the Wolfpack. Comets have had a little more of a balanced attack. Defensive rebound that time by Hannah McAfee. Now here's Underwood, changes direction a couple times. Gives that to Hudson. Hudson guarded closely by Vini. And after the play was over, Jada Underwood kind of looked almost like she laid down on the hardwood here at the Crestwood gym, but then she didn't get back up, and she called for assistance, and she stayed down. Maybe they're treating her like it's a cramp kind of a situation. .501 left to play in this one. So Jada Underwood gets back to her feet. Maybe just a Charlie horse cramping kind of a thing. She's been out there nearly all of this basketball game. She did get a breather for about a minute in the third quarter. But not only has she been out there, she has been the main focal point on offense. She's been active on defense. She's been up and down the court a lot, so she's going to get a breather now. So Crestwood with the 52-28 lead. Inside feed to Kate Gallagher. She scores, makes it 54-28. Baruch to her right, stops, loses the handle, dives for it, gets it back, and then gets tied up. And it'll be Wilkes-Barre basketball. Baruch into Hudson. Hudson changes directions a couple of times, gets it back to Baruch. Baruch tried to go inside to McAfee, too much traffic. That ball went everywhere except into the basket for Medina. Vini to Jackie Gallagher. Back outside to Vini. Vini's shot does not go. But right there to clean it up is Kate Gallagher. She scores. And it's 56-28. So we are 2 points away from what the PIAA refers to as the sportsmanship rule, running clock for the balance of this one. But Hannah McAfee is going to get an opportunity to go to the line after the foul called on Gallagher. Underwood back into the game now for Wilkes-Barre. Hudson gets a breather for the Wolfpack. McAfee missed both of her free throws. So just a little over 3.5 minutes to play. And if the Comets can convert on this trip, and they did not, three-pointer missed, that would have put us into running clock territory. Underwood tried to go the distance herself, lost the handle. Here comes another opportunity for Crestwood with just over 3 minutes to go. Missed shot run down by Underwood. Underwood dribbling through traffic. Shot does not fall for her. Rebounded by Gallagher. Quickly the other direction. Vini. Inside. Charlie Hiller will shoot. And if she'll shoot two, and if she makes them both, that will be the 30-point lead to trigger the running clock. She misses that first one, though. Missed them both. But the quick putback by Kate Gallagher. And it is a 30-point lead now. 58-28 for Crestwood over visiting Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. Underwood to Baruch. Baruch to McAfee. McAfee trying to go underneath with it. Couldn't find anybody. Here comes Hiller. Petrosky to Hiller. Underneath to Gallagher. Second attempt goes, and it's 60-28. So now wholesale substitution for Crestwood with 2 minutes to go in the running clock. And there's a three from Jada Underwood. So 60-31. Kijek bringing it down for Crestwood. She's got it into the hands of Stavko. Sklarowski. But turned over by the Comets. And now McAfee gets it back into Underwood. Underwood on the dribble, guarded by Kijek. She drives. That went in, but I think the whistle sounded before she got the shot off. The shot did not go onto the scoreboard. So she'll shoot two. A little bit of substitution confusion at the scorer's table on the part of the Wolfpack. Officials giving them a moment to start things out. Try to let Dale Rapson get the personnel that he wants to get out onto the floor. Underwood misses her free throw, but rebounded and back into the hands of Underwood. She went up and down, I believe. Yep. And no pause on the clock. Oh, now it did pause. Because the Wolfpack wanted to make a quick substitution. Clock restarts now. Comets working the ball around the perimeter. They were trying to get it inside, maybe it looked like, to Stavko there. Sort of a wild shot on the Wilkes-Barre end. Crestwood in the waning seconds. So the Comets will next be in action on Wednesday. That'll be at Berwick. Sydney Van Duzen, the freshman, gets onto the score sheet just before the buzzer here. So 2 points for Sydney Van Duzen. 62-31 is your final score. Crestwood will next be in action on Wednesday. That'll be at Berwick. Wilkes-Barre, as we mentioned, their next game will be at home versus Wyoming Valley West. That game will be seen right here on Service Electric Television. And I believe I will be there to bring it to you. For tonight, 62-31 is your score. Crestwood with the convincing win over the Wilkes-Barre Wolfpack. Comets go to 11-2 on the season, 4-1 in the Wyoming Valley Conference. Wilkes-Barre Wolfpack falls to 6-7 overall, 1-4 in the WVC. That'll do it for tonight. Thank you for joining us. 62-31 is your final score. Crestwood with the win. My name is Rick Stern, and enjoy the rest of your week.